Hey everybody, Gandalf0987 with a review of Sega Arcade Gallery for the Game Boy Advance. Excellent game. It's a compilation of 4 different games. Afterburner, Space Harrier, Outrun, and Super Hang On. They were all Super Arcade hits, big hits for Sega back in the day. They're older games. They were made on the Sega Genesis, or they would put out on the Sega Genesis and other consoles. They're just classics. A lot of people remember them and enjoy them. I know personally, Outrun was actually the first arcade game I ever played as a kid. Excellent games. I'm going to get right into the gameplay and show you how sharp and crisp they are and the options you can choose from. Right from the bat, you're just going to be able to choose from the games, but once you choose a game, you can choose different options and such. So I'm going to start with Afterburner here. I am playing this on my GameCube Game Boy player. You've got play, which of course plays the game, options, and exit. Options really just consist of changing the control types. There's 2 control types. You can turn the music on and off, the sound effects on and off, but you also have a music test, which is fun. Listen to the music in the game. Sound effects test. Really not much different from a Sega Genesis cartridge. Excellent gameplay. As you can see, it's very sharp, very responsive. A lot of fun to play. I'm not really good at this game, so if I fail or whatever, that might happen often. It's pretty, I mean, it's not just like the arcade. It's probably like a switch between the Genesis version and the arcade, but it's really well made. I mean, for the graphics and sound effects, I think they're top notch for the Game Boy. I mean, I think they could have done a lot worse job with this, to be honest. So, awesome, excellent game. Preferably, I like the other games on this cartridge, but Afterburner is pretty fun. Shoot missiles and everything. We're gonna exit this. Goes back to the main menu. Here's Outrun. Pretty much the same deal with the options. Not much to choose from, different control types. You can change the music, which was available in the original game. Switch to high and low gear, press the R button. You know, pretty basic, but it's fun. This is a classic that I always remember. It's fun to try the different paths, and as you can see, I'm not playing very well. I'm trying just to concentrate on talking about the game and stuff. I think the music's pretty good. I mean, it's Genesis quality, but it's not bad. I think these are good ports overall. I understand some people may not like them, but I would definitely give this game a 9 out of 10. It has a lot going for it. I'm going to exit and show you the other games. Space Harrier is one of my favorites. You got the same deal in terms of options on this game, so I'm not going to show them, but what's funny though is down makes you go up right from the start, so but you can change the control type to where up makes you go up. Right now it's like a fighter pilot control, but I mean, for 4 excellent arcade classics on one cart, it's really worth it in my opinion. Now, unfortunately, this game cartridge is going up in price, and it can be really hard to find. it's understandable because of how excellent a game it is. I've been on the lookout for it for a while. I was actually, someone was selling on eBay for 13, which is pretty low. This game can go for 24, usually at the most, sometimes higher. I've seen it for 30 or more for just the cartridge. Really hard to find complete if you're a collector. But it is possible if you wait long enough, you can find this game for a little bit cheaper. Sometimes Amazon has a good price. I am going to include a link in the description where you can buy it from Amazon. So you can just go right to it and buy it if you like. Sometimes there are sellers on Amazon that sell it for cheap. I've seen it for very cheap on there. I've seen it for $8 one time. So not that bad. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. Finally have Super Hang-On. Not one of my favorites. I prefer Space Harrier and Outrun, but that's just me. Select your music like Outrun. Pretty fun game. I believe all 4 of these games can be found in the Sega Genesis also. But for Game Boy Advance portable, you can take all 4 on the go. I really think it's worth the money. I really think it's an awesome cartridge. I play it basically every week. I feel like I play this game. That's how much I enjoy it. Now, the real people who are going to enjoy this cart are people who grew up with these games, who really played them in the past and enjoyed them the most. People who are more familiar with newer games might not get a lot of appeal out of this cartridge, and I understand that because you didn't grow up with these cartridges and you weren't used to games of this type. These are the games I grew up with, so of course, you know, they're going to have more nostalgia and more of a feel for me. So I love stuff like this. Older gamers really enjoy things like this. There are some other cartridges for the Game Boy, such as Sega Smash Pack out there. They unfortunately, the games on there are just okay. It's not that bad. I might do a review on it. There's Sega Smash Pack for the GBA, also published by THQ and Sega. It has Sonic Spinball and Echo the Dolphin, and I think Old Nax is on there. It's not bad, to be honest, but those aren't games that a lot of people really care to play on their Game Boy, I guess I would say. They're not... Golden Axe is probably the better of the 3. So, it's not bad, but this one's definitely more sought after, a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy my review. Yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys like my review. I definitely would give this game 9 out of 10. Excellent game. Check it out if you can. And, yeah, that's all. God bless you all. I'll see you all next time.